Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Keen again for today's second vlog. Here to give you a preview of tomorrow night's Pac-12 championship between number 8 Stanford and number 16 UCLA. Now Stanford beat the Bruins last week and they're looking to do it again in this Pac-12 championship. Now this is going to be a very hard game for UCLA because they pretty much understand this Stanford team. They have a great defense who allow 16.9 points per game, while their offense is pretty decent, 28.6 points per game, led by running back Stephon Taylor, 1,300 yards rushing to go along with 11 touchdowns, including 142 yards and 2 scores last week against the Bruins. And that's going to be the X factor for this game for Stanford. He's going to be key in this game, and he plays pretty good against AP top 25 opponents. I think he's going to be due for another big game, particularly against that defense who has struggled a lot last week against Taylor. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about Stanford, led by Coach David Shaw. He's going to actually have the opportunity to do something that Coach Jim Harbaugh, their previous coach, who is now the San Francisco 49ers head coach, do, and that is to win a Pac-12 championship. And I really think they can pull off the win because they have a great team overall this season, 10-2 this year, with a big win a couple of weeks ago, 17-14 over then number 3 Oregon Ducks. Now, talk a little bit more about Stanford. They have a decent quarterback, okay, with Josh News. He's going to be leading the way. He just needs to manage the offense just a little bit and hand the ball over to Stephon Taylor. That's pretty much all he has to do. Over 1,600 yards passing, 10 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. He's going to have to play smart in this matchup. This is a championship game. He just needs to play smart and make good decisions throwing the football whenever he has the opportunity to. Now, I'm going to head over to UCLA. Oh, also, I forgot to talk about the defense. I forgot about the defensive players. They have 2 great linebackers in Shane Sko and Trent Murphy. Now, Murphy's actually leading the team with 7.5 sacks, and last week against the Bruins, that Stanford defense posted 7 sacks on Brett Huntley. This is going to be key for the Bruins in this matchup, which I will talk about in just a second. And last but not least, Ed Reynolds, he leads the team with 5 interceptions. He's their best defensive back. I think this defense is a great defense overall. Now, I'm going to head over to UCLA. They have a new head coach this season, first-year head coach, and Jim Moore. He has led this team to a 9-3 year. They had a lot of great improvements this season, and a freshman quarterback, Brett Huntley, who passed for over 3,200 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions as a freshman. I think he's due for a lot of upcoming good seasons in his career as a UCLA Bruin. Now they have a good running back as well, just like Stephon Taylor, and a good leading rusher in Jonathan Franklin, who rushed for just over 1,500 yards and 11 touchdowns. Now the leading receiver for UCLA is Shaq Evans, 771 yards receiving. He's building up a good chemistry with Brett Hundley. Now on the defensive side, they have a great stud at linebacker, Anthony Barr. He's leading the Pac-12 with 12 sacks this season to go along with 66 tackles, and he's going to have to play like a beast in this matchup. Now these are going to be the keys for the game. I'm going to head over for that. Starting with UCLA, I just talked about Barr. Like I said, he's going to have to play like a monster in this game and attack Josh News and support that and help support stopping that run against Stephon Taylor. He has played a great overall this season. Now also on the offensive side for UCLA, in order for them to rebound for their loss last week against the Cardinals, that offensive line is going to have to improve a lot. They gave up 7 sacks. They're going to have to play a lot better and protect Brett Huntley in that passing attack. Now headed over to Stanford, pretty much all they need to do is give the ball to Stephon Taylor. He's going to carry the load. He's going to be that workhorse on the offensive side. And defensively, they're just going to have to continue what they're doing, just swarming Brett Huntley and just attack him, because I don't think that front seven, that offensive line is going to be able to stop the front seven for the Stanford Cardinals. Now, with that being said, I'm going to have to go with Stanford in this one, winning the Pac-12 championship and making it to the Rose Bowl this season, waiting for the Big Ten champion this later on in the season. Actually, that Big Ten championship is going to be played on Saturday, in which I will give you a preview on that. Now, next time I'm going to catch you guys, I'm going to try to catch you guys on Friday tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have a very busy schedule tomorrow, but if not, you will see me Saturday morning, where I will give you the 3 remaining championship matches for the top conferences in college football. I'll catch you guys then. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.